offside. Cross ice past the Monaco. Monaco fires it! Chicago,
Right down, man, comes in first shot. Put a stick on knock the three. Elena gets in and just blows him up.
Arena. It's the Chicago Mission Gangrene taking on the Starting lineup for Coach Shannon's spot. Chalber, Bednarik, and the one-man wrecking crew, Elena Monaco. Blue Liner's going to be Sal Evan. Sammy Hoskins is on the net, and 15 minutes are on the clock. Missioner working from right to left if you're listening on the radio. And that puck is behind the net for Bednarik along with Evan. 2-on-2 battle behind the net. Puck squirts out towards Sel. Sel knocked it loose over here, Bednarik on the far side. It's Sammy pushing it up the ice. Toss across for Chalberg. Chalberg gets center going in with Monaco. Chalberg fires a shot right into the goaltender's glove. No rebound as Monaco comes in for the pressure. Mission wearing all black this morning with the neon green and white piping around the neck, armbands, wrists, waists, and socks. Pants and shells are going to be black with the vertical neon green and white stripe. The Philly Junior Flyers are wearing all white, the reverse of yesterday, with the orange armband along the orange band around the arm, waist, and socks. Shells are still black with the vertical white and orange stripe. Face off in the left wing circle now as that shot was fired from the point, a save by the goaltender for Philly. Once again, it's going to be Watson now, Wiggy and Martin up front. Watson on a half wall, Martin in the slot. Bowman and Fontana are your blue liners. Down in the left wing corner, it's going to be Wiggy going to work with Watson. Watson left to right here, mohawking around behind the right wing corner. Watson hangs on to it, cuts back right dot towards the middle. Looks for the backhand shot, blocked by the Flyers. Cut off by Watson. She picks up the loose change. Watson across the blue line now. Poke checked away by Philly. Here they're coming in a breakaway. Towards Hoskins, right hand, fires a shot, saved by Hoskins. She's going to fall on it and smother it at 14:04 to go here in the period. Let's see the replay, folks. Picking the pocket is going to be number 90 of the Flyers. Comes all the way down, right hash marks, rips his shot, but Hoskins reading it correctly and makes the save. Mission goes for the line change. Now is going to be Liccadini along with Carter Hare and Hadley Cohen. Blue Liners are going to be Warrington and Pape. Here to the near side, it's going to be Carter Hare, right wing corner. Drags it behind the goal line, hanging on to it. Now looks to break out all the way out to Cohen, left point. Cohen's going to slam one forward off the stick of the defender, all the way towards the goaltender of the Flyers, who's going to swing it over here to the near side. Cohen on the forecheck. Swung out of the zone by the Flyers, picked off by Carter here, and moving it in is going to be Philly. Picked up here by that was going to be Pizzakillo from the Flyers. Got hurt, knocked off the puck for Hadley Cohen. Cohen into the right wing corner for Carter Hare. Hard working Carter Hare, number 12, going in the left wing corner, right to left here to the near side. Left dot, cuts and slides. Fires a shot, blocker saved by the Flyers goaltender. Liccadini in the left wing corner gets knocked off the puck. Picked up by the Flyers, backhanding up here to the near side, left wing hash marks through for the breakout, cross ice pass. Just missing on Pizzakillo on the breakout. Peach going to send it in zone. And number 91 regrouping and pulling out of zone for the Flyers, but it's picked up here by Reese Warrington. Warrington over to Pape, right here in front of us. Knocked away by Philly inside the zone. It's going to go all the way behind the end of Hoskins. Reese Warrington on the breakout pass to Elena Monaco on the far side. Monaco sauces it over to Peachy. Pushed forward by Vittorio. Here comes Angelina and Peach, 2-on-3. Monaco high F3. Vittorio hangs on to right hash marks. Flyers punch it forward, but it's kept in by Avery Evan on the far side. Vittorio, right hash marks. Monaco on support. Chips it back to Angelina. And loose change collected by the Flyers. Angelina on the stick check. Right in front of us, here comes Chalberg. Sauced across. Over the stick of the defender forward. Into the hands of Avery Evan. Evan going to pull it back here behind the goal line. Little D-to-D pass to Sal. Bounces off her stick here right to the right wing corner. Coming in is Vittorio. Backing up is Chalberg and Monaco in the slot. And Avery Evan in front of the blue paint off the left post. Out to the right point. Firing a shot directed off a clear stick. And Hoskins with the save at 12:22 to go here in the period. Face-off moves to the right wing circle to the left of Hoskins' glove. Mission completes the line change. It's Chalberg and Watson are going to flank Sam Bednarik. Blue liners are going to be Bowman and Fontana. In the slot goes Watson, then Fontana and Chalberg. Face-off won by Philly. Look to fire one off the draw. Saved by Hoskins. And it's Fontana on the rebound on the far side in front of Mission benches. Sends one forward to Watson. Watson going down in the right wing corner as it off her skates. Bednarik trying to set up on the near side and makes her way over to the far side as it was chipped out by Philly. Poke check forward by Fontana. Fontana up off the glass. Sends it behind the net in the left wing corner. It's ringing around here to the near side, left to right. And she reverses the ice. It's going to be the Flyers pushing it forward. Makes a move around Liccadini. Bowman keeping it in along the blue line. Sends one back in deep. Brings it hard as it trickles off to the far side for Watson. Watson right hash marks. Philly gets to it first and punching it forward, but it's kept in by Bednarik, who sends one behind the net of the Flyers goaltender. And the Flyers breaking it over here to the near side. Up to the blue line. Cut off by Bowman at neutral ice. Picked up by Lily Martin. Martin going to muscle it in the zone. Knocked away in the loose change by Philly. Philly going to send it all the way down into the left wing corner. It was tipped, no icing. Here comes Emma Pape. Pape, right, left line, right, left to right, breaking it out to Licadini. Touch pass, trying to get it to Wigmore. Number 90 reading that one. She almost picked that one off again, folks. That had been her second breakaway of the period. Bowman going to muscle one inside the zone along with Lily Martin on her flanking left. And it's Wigmore's F3 trying to push it in. Backed out by Philly. Kept in by Monaco. Monaco comes in, stands her up, moves it forward on the defensive side of it. Knocked free by Pizzichillo of the Flyers. Coming in is going to be Wigmore. Wigmore at center. Pushed in by Martin, knocked loose by Monaco, back in the hands of Philly. Makes a move around Wiggy, chipped it forward into the hands of Mission the other way. Kicked forward by Wigmore. Wigmore in front of the penalty boxes, Monaco in support. Up the ice for Philly. Monaco's going to cut it off. It's collected by Pape. She loses the puck in the hands of the Flyers into the left wing corner for Warrington and Cohen. Cohen trying to send one up off the glass. Bouncing puck towards Wigmore. It's Wigmore, Monaco, and Cohen a 3-on-2. Wiggy sends it forward. It's going to be picked up by the Flyers D. Cohen going to trap on the right side, Monaco left, but she curls to the outside. Flyers going back the other way. Sauce across right in front of us. Here she comes. Fires a shot behind Pape. Philly goes sends it in the zone. It's going to be stick saved by Hoskins, directed back in the hands of Emma Pape. Mission complete the line change at 10-19. On the outside for Carter Hare, across center to the bench's side. Carter looks top right, fires a shot, blocked by the Philly D. Sent off to the far side. It's Reese Warrington, right hash mark. She backs up now. Philly going to send one past her. Willow Sell with a foot race along with Reese Warrington, left corner. Reese going to pull it back behind the net. Philly was going to pinching in along the board, strong side. Here to the near side, it's Watson. Little saucer pass to Cohen. Cohen collects. Is going to get one across center. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 9:51 to go here in the period. And a face-off in the right wing circle. Your lineup out there now for Gangrene. Dressed in their Sunday blacks. Licadini and Vittorio along with Alexis Peach. Blue liner's going to be Evan and Sell. Sell in the I formation down behind Vittorio in the right wing corner, gets the draw and sends it over to Evan. D-to-D pass. Evan cuts back, bottom of the left circle, creating some space, sends it over to Sell. Sell curling around. She's got one on her. Back over to Evan. Evan chips it forward to Peachy. Kept in by Philly. Left wing hash marks. Vittorio knocks it free. Philly with three girls on the strong side. Firing a shot. Saved by Hoskins. Rebound off front for Vittorio. And she chips it on the far side for Peach. Peach trying to dig it out of the boards. Sends one forward. Knocked loose by Licadini. Back to Peachy. Peach bouncing puck is loose in front of the Philly bench from Licadini. Licadini into Peach. Peach across the blue line. Top of the slot. Knocked away as she was puck was knocked away with three Philly girls collapsing on her. And it's going to be sent all the way down to the right wing corner by Philly. That'll be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 9:11 to go here in the period. And Mission completes the line change. Out there now for the Green Machine. Schalberg, Bednarik, and the one-man wrecking crew. Bowman and Fontana. Get that camera right where it's supposed to be. Schalberg coming to Monaco on the slot there. Puck is loose, headed to the blue line. Hold check by Fontana. Bouncing puck, top of the row. Knocked down by Fontana. Once again, kept in by Monaco. Muscled out by Philly. It's going to go right back in for an offsides at 9 minutes to go here in the period. We'll get a face-off just outside the zone right in front of us. Schalberg on left wing. Monaco on right wing. Bednarik at center. Monaco pulls it back to Bowman. Bowman gets across center and rips one in the zone. Left to right, that puck is spinning dime in the right wing corner. It's Monaco coming in hard. Monaco spins back, gets body position on it along with Bednarik. And Monaco trying to shove it back in the corner. She's pinned in, trying to move the pile. It's going to be number 14. 50-50 battle, won by Elena. Push forward to Fontana. Philly goes down, picked back up by them, thrown off here to the near side. And it's going to be Bowman in a foot race right in front of us. Bowman wins that one and sends it over to Schalberg. Schalberg curling back, looks to cross ice pass for Bednarik. Touched off her stick, collected by Philly right in front of their blue line. Moving it up the ice towards Lily Martin. Philly walking into the right side. Sends it behind Bowman in the right corner. Coming down low, Bowman pinned in by one. Puck is loose for Bednarik. Bednarik behind the goal line. Two from Philly. Looking for the shot and a save by Hoskins. Redirected right back behind the goal line for Bednarik. Bednarik pushing it up the ice. Hits it over to Watson on the far side. It's Watson and Martin in a 2-on-2 with two back checkers. Watson fires a blocker shot. Or save block. Ripped the shot into the blocker and the goaltender. I'm going to get the words out this morning. I haven't had enough coffee. Puck is loose here right in front of the blue line. Here comes the Flyers in front of Pape. Chip past Pape using Bob into the right wing corner. Cut off by Warrington. Warrington sends it right back to the way for Wiggy. Wiggy chips one across. Intercepted by Pizzichillo, who threw one towards the left wing circle, but it's Reese Warrington stepping up for Mission and sends one into the zone. Philly knocks it down right in the top of the circle in their own zone. One D-to-D here to the near side. Wigmore on the forecheck. Tipped by Philly. That puck's going to go all the way in the left wing corner. Actually, we're going to get an icing. I thought number 90 from Philly actually touched that one. I guess I was wrong. So we're going to bring that one all the way back. 7:32 to go here in the period. Face-off goes into the left wing circle. It's Liccadini along with Hare and Cohen. Blue liners are going to be Pape and Warrington. Philly sends one up in the air, knocked down by Pape. Here comes Mad Dog Liccadini, chipping one in front of the penalty boxes. Mad Dog trying to muscle in on his own. She gets over to Carter Hare. Hare looking for Cohen. Couldn't get it to her. Knocked away by Philly. And pulling it back inside the mission zone is going to be Mad Dog, who drops it for Warrington. And over Warrington's stick, and we're going to get a whistle as Sammy Hoskins is forced to cover that one. It's 7-10 to go here in the period. Not too many high danger chances just yet, folks. I have a feeling this is going to be another low-scoring contest. It's going to be decided by a dirty goal. Down behind the goal line, it's going to be Evan over here to Sell. Sell hits the brakes and she flies right by. Goes right back to the way for Evan. Evan in the left wing corners. Heads it up to Cohen. Past her stick, picked up by Carter Hare. Carter's got Mad Dog on her right. Hare working on his own left wing side across the Philly line. In the left wing corner, curling back around to her forehand. Hits Sell left point. Sell makes a move. Goes over to Evan. Off her stick. Picked up by Elena Monaco. Monaco pucking with speed down bottom right circle. Fires a shot just over the goaltender's mask in the right left wing corner. Monaco chopped it free, but Philly sends it back behind the net. Here comes Vittorio with speed. Forced him to go up towards the blue line. Off of Evan's stick, she drops it back for Sell. Mission regrouping. Goes right back the other way for Monaco. Monaco spins and backhands it in the zone for Vittorio on the forecheck. Vittorio on the near far side, or near side. Monaco in the left wing corner. She got it hung on to it. Philly drags it forward, but it's picked up by Bowman. Bowman fires one low, wide right. In between the legs of Vittorio on the far side for Fontana. Fontana knuckles it up into the air in the right wing corner, and Philly shovel passes it here to the near side. Monaco on the forecheck now, left wing. Hasbridge knocks it free at the blue line. Kicked down by Bowman. Bowman going to send one right back in behind the goal line. Philly D looks like they need a little bit of a line change. Here comes Alexis Peach on the forecheck. Sauce across, knocked down by Philly. She stepped on the puck and goes down. It's going to be Fontana over here to Watson. Watson looks, hits Vittorio, just missing on the pass. It's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 5:50 to go here in the period. Watson had a breaking Vittorio, just missing on the connection. Angelino had speed, and defender was on her heels a little bit. Would have been a breakaway, but unfortunately the pass just missed. Your lineup out there now is going to be Watson, Benarek, and Chalmers. Blue liners are going to be Bowman and Fontana. It's going to be Watson here to the near side, pushing it up across center. Over to Benarek on the far side. Benarek into the blue line. Knocked down by Philly, going to go right back the other way. It's one-on-one in front of Fontana towards the Mission benches. Fontana meets with the blue line. Philly maintains control, and Mission collapses on the puck, and it's loose in the left wing corner for Bowman on the far side. Bowman sends it up to Benarek. It's Benarek, Watson, and Chalmers, 3-on-2 with two back checkers, and the defenseman for Mission go for a line change. Benarek behind the net, trying to hit the brakes and drag it off. Philly coming in, knocking it free. There's two players. Here comes Claire Chalberg to join the fray, and it's Benarek and Chalberg. Puck is swung off to the far side, backing up as Warrington is sent out of zone over her stick. And Philly goes for the line change. Warrington inside her own zone. Top left circle on the far side, coming across the slot right in front of us. Makes a move, goes back towards the benches side. Chips it up towards the Philly line. Knocked free by Philly on the far side. Puck is loose at neutral. Here comes Philly. Right in front of Pape's going to meet her at the blue line. Sent inside the zone. Wigmore coming in. Wigmore going to work in the right corner now. Wigmore tripped up. No call on the tripping in the left wing corner. Puck is loose. And it's picked back by Philly. Philly sends it over to left point. Coming out is Martin, firing a shot. Tipped by the Philly, redirected into that. Hoskins made the sliding move out of the zone there, out of her crease. Picked back up by Philly, goes to the right point. Looks to fire one. Just missing. Firing a shot. Just missing Liccadini, and Hoskins with the pad save, redirected into the right corner now. Warrington coming in to put body on it. Loose change picked up by Wigmore. Wigmore on the far side for Martin. Martin sauces to Liccadini. It's Mad Dog in a 1-on-2. Here comes Martin. Liccadini tries to fire the shot. It's blocked by Philly. She's trying to drag it across. She's knocked off the puck a little bit. Martin comes in, forced her to throw it up here to the near side. Sell pinching in left point. Back in the hands of Martin. Martin along with Philly going to work in the corner. 3 white jerseys all over Willie Martin, and out of the zone it's going to come for the Flyers. Monaco on the back check now. Hits across the blue line. Poke check by Sell. Swatted away by Evan. And thrown right back in by the Flyers as Carter Hare was on the offensive side of it. Sell in the right wing corner, pushes it forward to the right hash mark. Here comes Monaco, got a piece of it, bouncing up in the air, gloved down by Philly, swatted away by Carter Hare. Carter goes behind the net, over to Avery Evan. Evan breaking out to Martin, Martin to Monaco. Monaco looking for Carter Hare, no, Monaco going to carry it forward. Over to Carter now, Carter across the Philly line. Toe drags it right off hash mark, fires a shot, blocker saved by the goaltender. Monaco gets taken down in front of the net. Here comes the Flyers up the ice in front of Avery Evan, number 90 going to work. It's the speed demon from earlier in the game. Firing a cross-ice pass was blocked by Bowman. trying to wrap around her stuff in was going to be Hoskins. Hoskins going to fall on top of it, and we'll get a whistle at 3:11 to go here in the period. And an offensive zone face-off for the Flyers. Mission completes the line change. Your lineup out there now is going to be Watson and Peach. Flanking Vittorio at center. Bowman and Fontana are your blue liners. Faced off one by Philly. Vittorio giving chase. Poke checks her in the right corner. Puts it to the wall. Here comes Bowman. Puck is loose towards the Sam doors. Philly picks it up. That hits a kilo from Philly. And it's going to be pushed forward by Vittorio. Vittorio back behind the net. Sends it behind the net of Hoskins all the way in the left wing corner. Number 66 going to work. Tips it over to Pete. Stick of Peach. Watson trying to push it out of the zone. And it's kept in by Philly. Going down hard is going to be Vittorio. Fontana takes her into the left wing corner. Looking for the centering pass. Mission collapses in the slot. No go for Philly. Bowman sends one back behind the net here to the near side for Fontana. Fontana forward for Peach. Peach going to get one over to Watson. No go as Philly collapse here on the far side in front of the benches. And forcing Mission to try to chip it down the ice. Reversing over here, number 91, Pizzakilla going to work against Fontana. Throws one in. Intercepted by Bernard before it can get to the Philly player. And tipped out of the zone for Bud Peach. Back in the hands of the Flyers. Cut off by Peach and Licardini. Licardini puts a body on it, knocks it free. Alexis Peach going to work. Sends one forward, up off the boards. It's going to be Bernard on the forecheck. And DDD pass by the Flyers, regrouping quick. Pushing it up the ice here in front of us. It's going to be a one-on-one in front of Pape. Throws it past Emma down behind the net for Reese Warrington in the left wing corner. That puck triples off hard. She's cut off by two. Puck is free for Benarek and Chalberg. Chalberg carries it up the ice. It's Chalberg versus 4. Here she comes, top of the blue line right side. Right circle comes down, cycles and drops it for Benarek. Benarek going to drag it across the board. She's got 3 girls on her. Sent over the right point for Warrington. Warrington fires one low. Rebound out front, smothered by the goaltender before a second look can be had at 1:45 to go here in the period. Mission goes for the line change. Your lineup out there now is going to be Monaco and Martin with a wiggy in the middle. It's Pape and Warrington on the blue line from left to right. Philly wins the draw, sent it back on low, met by Monaco. Monaco trying to get it back over to Martin. She stuffed it, but Philly got passes. Monaco didn't get much on it. Out of the zone it goes for Pape. Pape goes right back the other way. And Mission looking to set up the forecheck now with Martin and Wigmore right and left, or left and right. Leaves it for Martin. Martin, right wing corner now. Sends it over to the point for Warrington. Warrington fires a one-timer. Wigmore tipped it towards Monaco in the slot and knocked away by Philly. Here comes the Flyers. Up the ice. Pape knocks it up in the air. Off the stick of Wigmore. Picked back up by the Flyers. Here they're coming. Caught him in a little bit of a change. High right side. Fires the shot. Blocker saved by Hoskins. Swatted away by Warrington. Back in the hands of Pape. Picked up by Martin. Martin pushing it forward, trying to get it to Watson. Out of the zone, it goes for the Flyers. Flyers chip it up in the air, just 1 minute to go in the period. Knocked down by Watson right in front of the Philly line. Watson across the blue line, sends it across for Carter Hare. Carter makes the move around the forward. Right side, goes in right circle. Watson going to the net. Rebound, Juicy in the slot. Sell had a chance to step up. She backed out of it. Over towards the Flyer line. The Flyer bench is knocked away by a hard-working Carter Hare into the hands of Avery Evan. Evan over to Sell here to the near side with 42 seconds to go. Sell up to Cohen, knocked down by Philly before it can get out of the zone. Hadley trying to push one across to Watson, kept in by Philly into the right wing corner, coming down low as Wilsey. And Flyers send it off to the far side. Watson gets position, sends it to Cohen. Cohen makes a move with the blue line, pushing it out of the zone. Swatted away by Philly. They're going to regroup, pulling it back inside the slot. Here to the near side, up towards the penalty boxes, past the reaching hands of the Flyers forwards. Collected by Angelina Vittorio with 16 seconds to go. Here comes Vittorio. Vittorio tripped up. And Mission are going to be headed to the one-man advantage with 11.7 seconds to go here in the period. Mission on the power play. Tripping is going to be the call. Number 24 headed to the sin bin here in the first, resulting in a Mission power play. This power play brought to you by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, the best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Plaines River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi. Left wing corner now, 3 seconds to go. Your power play out there's Watson, Monaco, and Benarek. Blue liner's going to be Warrington and Sell. There was a shot fired, but there's time expiring here at the end of 1. It's 0-0 here at Fifth Third Ice Arena in Chicago as we head to the first intermission. Here's first intermission brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. If you can't find it at Benny's, it ain't worth drinking. Enjoy the intermission, folks, and the first half of your player spotlight, Sam Hoskins. in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for Coach Shannon's squad here in the second on the power play is going to be Hare along with Wigmore and Martin. Your blue liners are going to be Bowman and Fontana. This is a Bubby's Beef from Red Hot's power play. Bubby's Beef from Red Hot's, the best fresh cut fries this side of the Plains River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi, folks. It's going to be Martin, top left circle, sends one down low for Wigmore. 14:36 to go here in the period. 53 seconds on that Bubby's Beef from Red Hot's power play. Fontana fires one wide left, saved by the goaltender of the Flyers. Picked back up by Wigmore. Wigmore back to Martin. Martin left wing half wall, slided towards the slot. Coming in is Fontana. Fontana fires a clapper over the net here to the right wing corner as it was redirected by somebody, either Mission or Philly, couldn't tell. And it's Bowman back over to Martin. 32 seconds to go here on that Bubby's Beef from Red Hot's power play. Fired the shot blocked by the shin guards of Philly. Back in the hands of Martin. Martin up off the dashboard, down behind the goal line. Flyers going to come and get it, trying to send one out of the zone. Coming in is Shea Watson. Watson up in the air, picked up by Bednarik. Or Wigmore. Wigmore back to Watson. Watson to the point for Bednarik. For Monaco. Monaco back to Bednarik. Bednarik to Bowman. Bowman right point. Cuts back. Top of the right circle. Looks to fire a shot. Rebound out front for Monaco. Bednarik swatted away. Fired a shot. Was saved by Philly. Back in the hands of Bednarik with 3 seconds to go. Bednarik to Sell. Sell. Top of the right circle. Makes a move around the floor. We're even strength. Sell in the corner for Watson. Watson here to the near side. Right wing half wall. Bouncing puck is loose here. Watson put a stick on the back of that girl's head. I don't think it was intentional. But nonetheless, it happened. Top of the right circle, Philly trying to push it forward. Thrown past Monaco into the hands of Avery Evan inside her own zone. She curls right back up the ice for Monaco. Monaco going to backhand one inside the zone. All the way down to the right wing corner. It's going to be Evan along with Bednarik on a forecheck. Down in the corner for Watson. Watson knocks it loose for Bednarik. Sam in the left wing corner with Shea. Shea picking it up, makes a move, hangs onto it. She looked was going out towards the left point for Sell, but changed her mind obviously at 13:04 here in the period. It's Beach now on the forecheck out of the zone off of Vittorio's stick. Out of the zone, it goes all the way down for Willow Sell. Sell left and right with her skates. Sends it over here to Evan. She was pinned in. It's Evan to Vittorio. Vittorio pushing it forward. Try to get it out to Peach. Knocked loose by Philly. On the far side it goes. Collected by Sell. Sell trying to send one to Licadini. Cut off by Philly. Thrown into the benches and out of play at 12:41 to go here in the period. We're going to get a face-off just outside the zone, right in front of the Mission benches. It's Peach, Vittorio, and Licadini. Warrington and Pape on the blue line. Licadini trying to send one to the slot. Picked up by Philly over here near side. Swing and a miss by Peach. Out of zone past Warrington it goes. All the way down for an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 12:29 to go here in the period. All right, folks, I do a little bit of adjusting on my camera there. Your lineup out there now is going to be Martin, Wiggy, and Watson up front. Warrington and Pape on the blue line. Martin trying to drag one forward. Wigmore knocked it down. Philly picking up the loose change. Here they're coming right up the ice in front of us. Just across the Mission line now. Top of circle, firing a shot, blocked by Warrington. Picked up by Watson behind the net. Watson over to Pape. Pape right corner, trying to head man over to Wigmore. Intercepted by Philly first. Right circle, comes across to the slot. Blocked by Warrington, saved by Hoskins. At 12:07 to go here in the period. Been seeing a lot of shot blocking going on by number 38, Reese Warrington, this weekend. Face off in the left wing circle to the right of Hoskins' blocker. Mission completes the line change on D. It's going to be Fontana and Bowman out there on the blue line. It's going to be Shea Watson on the forecheck now. Here comes Philly right in front of us. Makes a move across center, sends it in deep. All the way down behind the net of Hoskins. Picked up by Grayson Bowman. Bowman swings over here to the near side. Martin digs out of the wall, but it's at the left dot. Punks forward by Lilly. Swatted out of the zone by Wigmore. Picked off by Philly, regrouping, going right back the other way. Chipped it past Wigmore and Fontana. Puck goes behind the net of Hoskins, left to right. Fontana going to swing it off the far side for Shea. Shea to Wiggy. Puck is loose for Martin. Martin couldn't get a handle on it. Picked back up by Philly, kept in. Left dot. Makes the move. Fires one shot blocked by Fontana. Never made it to Hoskins. Wigmore now. Left corner. Couldn't get a handle on a 2-on-2 battle won by Fontana. Fontana here to the near side. It's going to be Elise going. Watson wide left. Elise comes across the blue line. Sends it in deep. She's going to forecheck her own puck. Mission goes for the line change. Fontana knocks it up in the air into the right wing corner. Puck is loose for Pizzichillo of Philly, who sends one behind the net, right to left for Hadley Cohen intercepting. Cohen, bottom left circle, makes a move towards the net, fires a shot off the goaltender's mask. Monaco gets cross-checked right in the numbers. At 11:05 as she made it almost face first into the goaltender. Elena able to hold herself up and not take out number 29 from Philly. Face-off goes to the left wing circle in the offensive zone for the Green Machine. It's Monaco, Hare, and Cohen up front. Monaco on a half wall. Here, Cohen in center. Cohen on the slot. Philly wins the draw. Chips over here to the near side. Cohen comes in right half wall. Knocked it free. Carter Hare on the defensive side of it. Monaco high F3. 3-on-2 battle won by Carter Hare. Carter, bottom of the right circle, comes around to the dot. Looking to pick her pocket. Is going to be Philly over here to the near side. Carter gets the better of that one. Sends it behind the net. Going into the left wing corner. Monaco gets it over to Cohen. Cohen, bottom of the circle, knocks off the puck by 2. Puck is free for Hadley. Hadley fires a shot. Blocker saved and directed by the left wing corner for Monaco. Monaco with body position now. She's got 2 on her. Here comes Cohen trying to take it out. Monaco pushes it forward, but Hadley was on the other side of it as she made a move around it. Got off by Monaco on the far side. Philly got to throw it forward in front of the Mission benches. Cohen on the back check now. Here they're coming. 2-on-3 with Bernard joining the fray. Knocked away by Sam, picked up by Licadini. It's Licadini and Cohen. Mad Dog threw it away right into the hands of Philly. Going back the other way as Philly chips it in for Sell. Sell, top of the right circle, makes a move now across the Mission line. Intercepted by Philly, and Sell recovers and blocks it. And then Philly tried to throw it in, threw it into her own girl. Bernard's going to battle it out in front of Philly's bench. Drugged out of the backwards by Licadini to Sell. Sell to Chalberg. Chalberg up the ice across the blue line. Into the hands of Evan. Evan throws it down in the corner. Claire going to work now. Claire sends one off the post and back into the right wing corner it goes. Looking for the centering pass. It was stuffed by Philly. Philly throws it off to the far side. Digging it out of the boards. Cut off by Licadini. Thrown into the hands of Avery Evan. Number 77 makes a move. Poke checked away by Philly. Collected by Bernard, who drops it back for Warrington. Warrington goes sauce across for Licadini. Off her stick back in the hands of Mad Dog. And thrown away by Philly in the hands of Reese Warrington. Warrington chips one into the air. Left wing corner. And Mission gets the line change in. It's going to be Chalberg on the forecheck now. Out to the right point for Warrington. Warrington curls and fires. Shot blocked by Philly. Knocked down by number 24 back in the hands of Warrington. And number 10 blocks the shot. And Philly throws it out of blue line for Watson. Here comes Philly right at the blue. The puck dances blue line for Watson. Watson going to send one back in at 9-10. Thought Philly had numbers going the other way. Shea Watson with the good play. Keeping the puck in the area. Watson comes in, looking for that one as the puck down bounced toward the goaltender. She smothers it at 9:01 to go here in the first. Face-off goes to the right wing circle. It's Peach on the half wall, Vittorio at center, Shea Watson on left wing. It's going to be Warrington and Pape on the blue line. Warrington fires one bouncing puck wide right of the net, trickling off to the left wing corner. Philly breaking it out in front of the Mission benches now. Cut off by Vittorio over here to Warrington. Warrington going to send it forward here to Peach. Peach collecting at center. Throws it right inside the zone in the hands of Philly. It's Vittorio on the forecheck now. Vittorio forced her to cut back down low. Philly looking to go cross ice. She curls around to the outside. Peach setting up off a Peachy stick. It goes at center. Poke check by Warrington. And Mission's going to go to the penalty box for interference on 38. It's going to be Philly in the right wing corner now. Reese going to have to get on it. Mission going to touch the puck. Puck trickles off to the left wing corner. Touched by Lily Martin. And the Mission are going to be short-handed. Interference will be the call on the 65-pound Ninja Assassin at 8:25 to go here in the second period. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Wiggy and Hare. Blue liners are going to be Bowman and Fontana. And out of the zone it goes for Philly. They're going to have to regroup. Carter Hare hacking and whacking, takes the girl down. No call on the trip. Met at the blue line by Fontana, but muscling it forward is going to be Philly on the defensive side of it. Carter Hare picks her pocket towards Hoskins. Hoskins is going to smother it. We're going to get a whistle at 8:06 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the left wing circle. In the offensive zone for the Flyers, and Mission goes for the line change up front. Sending out Watson and Monaco. Monaco has it a slot with Bowman. Monaco has it a slot with Bowman, but Watson in center. Fontana on the half wall, out to the right point. D-to-D pass. Backing up is Monaco. Watson coming over now, regrouping, firing a shot, saved by Hoskins. She scoops it up like a first baseman at 7:57 to go here in the period. Philly changes up one player. It's Monaco in the slot with Bowman. Watson in center. Fontana on the half wall. Watson sends it to the left corner. Fontana gets to it with 3 white jerseys all over. Here comes Bowman firing a shot. Blocked by Grayson. Picked up by Monaco on a rebound on the far side. Monaco cuts across center. Sends it all the way down. It's going to be an icing. She was looking for Watson there off the boards. But that's an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 7:44 to go here in the period. 38 in the penalty box for 49 more seconds. Mission completes the line change. Your lineup out there now is going to be Wiggy and Carter Hare. Blue liners are going to be selling Pape. The goaltender from Philly coming all the way out. Carter Hare comes in, blocks it, and the puck is bounces across the blue line. It's Philly coming forward. Here they go across blue line in front of Pape. Top of the left circle, drops it forward, makes a move around Wiggy. Left dot, fires a shot, saved by Hoskins. No rebound given at 7:25 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the left wing circle. Your lineup now. Aaron Wigmore up front. Sal and Pape on the blue line. Philly controlling, trying to make the cross-ice pass. Knocked away by Carter Hare. Picked up by Philly. Part of the blue line. Backhanded pass Carter in the right wing corner. Sal going down low. Philly sends it up the far side now. All the way over to the right point. Met by Carter Hare. Looks to go back the other way. Backing up towards Sal. Goes cross-ice towards Wigmore. Left dot. Top left circle. Goes cross-ice once again. Fires a one-timer. Wide right behind the net of Hoskins. Chip forward by Wigmore. Here comes Wiggy and Hare in a 2-on-1. Wigmore with speed across the flyer line. Goes for Hare in the slot. Knocked away by Philly with a back checker. And we're even strength, folks. Wigmore gets there. Hare gets taken down. Knocked loose by Wigmore. Puck is free in front of the Mission blue line. And it's collected by Wiggy. Wiggy over here to Pape. Pape up the ice. Here comes Emma. Inside the blue line she goes, fires one in deep, bouncing puck right into the slot. Mission had to slow up in there a little bit as the zone entry was a little bit off. And it's cross-ice pass here for the Flyers. Flyers in front, makes a move around Pape. She got a piece of it, slows it up for Watson. It's Watson and Martin at a 2-on-2. Here comes Watson, high slot, fires a shot, blocked by Philly, back behind the goal line for Martin. And it's chipped away for Bednarik on the left side. Bednarik, left wing half wall, sends it over here for Martin. Martin on the hash marks. Puck is loose for Philly. Top left circle. Watson gets a piece of it at the blue line. It's shoved forward by Philly and sent past Fontana. Mission coming all the way down behind the net of Hoskins. Fontana picking up. Philly gets a line change in. Fontana sauces one out towards Watson. Kept in by Philly at the right point from right back behind the net of Sammy. Fontana digs it out of the wall, trying to push it forward up off of Bob. She does. She took the girl down from Philly. Sent towards Martin. Martin slams it out towards Bednarik. Kept in by Philly. Picked her pocket. It's going to be Martin. It's Martin and Watson in a 2-on-1. Martin comes down right dot, pulls, fires a shot right up the goaltender's mask. Rebound right back in the slot. Picked up by Philly, pushing it up here to the near side. 5:39 to go. Off the stick of Vittorio. On the far side, Bowman met her at the blue line. Puck is loose. Here comes Angelina to stuff it. Right at the blue line. Good defensive play by Vittorio. It's 2-on-1. 3-on-1 with Licadini. It's going to be Peach high. Over to the far side, looking for the little chip pass for Licadini to Vittorio. Vittorio had the slot open. She could have taken it all the way down. It's going to be Fontana right in front of us. Beat to it by Philly. Poke check by Vittorio. Pick up by Flyers, who fire a shot. And a save by Sammy Hoskins as she flashes the leather at 5:12 to go here in the period. Mission goes for the line change. Out there now is going to be Monaco, Chalberg, flanking Bednarik. Blue liners are going to be Sell and Evan. Sell in the slot with Chalberg and Monaco. Evan a little bit further down into the corner. Bednarik going to take your face-off. Face-off one back for Avery. Evan sends it over to the far side. Chalberg going to come trucking in. Left wing or right wing hash marks on the far side. Dug out of the wall by Sell. At the right point, firing a shot right into the glove of Hoskins. At 5:01 here in the second. Number 12 ripping one from the right point there for Philly. But Sammy had eyes on it the whole way. Face off to the right wing circle. Bednarik's going to take your face off as Chalberg, then Evan, and the one-man wrecking crew in the slot. Another right point shot. Blocked by Sell. Coming in as Bednarik. Puck was loose in front of the blue paint. It's out to the blue line. Chalberg trying to one-hand on his own. Couldn't get to it. Picked up by Chalberg. She backhands on his own. It's Philly on the regroup. Mission on the forecheck. Past Chalberg. Knocked up in the air. Glove down by Bednarik. Picked up by Philly. Sauced across past Monaco. Here to the near side. Evan going to take her into the wall. Cuts it off. Philly maintains control. Poke check by Elena. Back in the hands of Philly. Down behind the goal line. Looking for the wraparound attempt. Saved by Hoskins. At 4:33 to go. Monaco comes in. Didn't like it. Number 7 pushed it back around. Evan comes in and gives her another shot. Pushing and shoving it. Tends to happen when you get 3 or 4 games against the same team. First time we've seen any of that, though, between these two teams so far. Face-off goes to the right wing circle. Here at center, Pape on the half wall. Watson and Cohen were in the slot. It's Watson, right side, far side, picking it back up, pulling it across the slot in front of Hoskins here to the near side. Blocked by Philly, getting it on his own, picked up by Warrington. Warrington back to Watson, Watson to here. Out of the zone it goes, right back the other way from Philly. They're going to regroup and send it up the far side. Here they're going in front of Pape, cut off by Carter Hare. Here to Pape, Pape back over here to the far side for Watson. Watson hits Cohen in stride. It's Cohen in front of the Philly benches, pushing it up across center now. Cohen makes a move towards the slot, collapsed down by 3. Picked up here by Flyers, pushed out of the zone, pass Hare, met by Warrington at the blue line. Carter throws one, it's blocked by Philly, picked off by Licadini, and right back in the hands of the Flyers. Nobody with any real control right now. Warrington coming in. Puck is loose at neutral ice, finally sent inside the zone, but it's blocked by Licadini. Come over, it's going to be Wigmore. Wigmore knocks it free. Here comes Wiggy, top of the right circle, toe drag, pulls it right dot, tries to make a move towards the net. Cut off by Philly. Over to the slot it goes. Martin comes in, off the shin guards of Pape. Up checked by Licadini, picked back up by the Flyers at 3:33 to go here in the second period. It's Warrington inside her own zone. Mission looking to regroup. Warrington makes a move. Where's the other defenseman for support? And Warrington up to Martin. Martin sends it into the right wing corner. Martin couldn't get to it. Philly beat her on the loose puck. Into the hands of Warrington right point. Warrington sends it down in the corner for Martin. Martin digs it out of the wall. Chips it back down low for Wiggy. Wiggy behind the net. Going to work in the left wing corner. Mohawk puck protection in the left corner. Backhands it back for Martin. Licadini going to the blue paint. Cut off by 2 players is Martin in the left wing corner and swung off here to the near side. And Philly pushing it up the ice. Licadini right hash marks. Up towards Warrington. Warrington fires one. In between the legs of the defender. Behind the net it goes. Loose change. Going to be Philly on the defensive side of it. Here comes Elena Monaco on the forecheck. Swung over here to the near side. Chip past Monaco right back the other way. Philly looking to reverse the ice. Bernard with the angle. Sends it over to Monaco. Monaco right point. Puck protection hangs onto it. Pulling it across to herself. Takes the girl from Philly down. Monaco still hanging onto the puck. Trying to drag it across to herself. She does. It's Monaco hangs onto the puck. Now trying to get it over to Bernard. Knocked loose by Vittorio. Right dot. Here comes Philly pushing it up the ice now. As puck transitions the other way, Philly going to send one towards Hoskins. Big rebound in front off the pads of Sammy. Collected by Pape. Pape cycles it over here to Warrington at 2:20. Warrington tried to make the pass. She hung on to it as Philly was collapsing. They had 3 girls come trucking on that strong side. Out to Monaco. Monaco hits Bernard. Bernard makes the move around the defenseman. It's Bernard in the slot. High fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender of Philly. Let's see the replay. Monaco makes the pass up to Bernard. Bernard coming in. Vittorio right behind it. Bernard looks, fires a shot, and the goaltender from Philly flashed the leather at 2:05 to go here in the second. Nice save by number 29 of the Philly Flyers. It's going to be Chalberg here and Watson up front. Fontana and Bowman on the blue line. Fontana fires one off the shin guards of Pizzichillo and tries to knock it out of the air. Kept in by Watson, back in the hands of Elise. Fontana fires one. Rebound directed in the left wing corner by the goaltender. Back in the hands of Fontana. Fontana tries to fire another one. Knocked down by the Flyers. Chalberg and Hare backing up over Fontana. It's going to be Pizzichillo along with Bowman in a foot race. Bowman puts it by and knocks free. Picked up by the Flyers. Number 90. Puck is loose in the left right wing corner for Chalberg. Back in the hands of Philly. Right point. Fires one. Redirected and saved by Hoskins into the left wing corner. We've got 90 seconds to go here in the second. A lot more shots being from the point. Fire from the left side. Glove saved by Hoskins. Directed into the right side. Chalberg sends it on his own for Hare, but it's picked off by the Flyers. Going right back the other way. Here comes Pizzichillo inside the zone. Drops it from the other Flyer forward. Back in the hands of Pizzichillo. Saved by Hoskins. Back behind the net. It's picked up by Carter Hare. Carter on the far side. Bounces it out towards Martin. Martin pushes one forward. It's going to be Martin to the left dot. Martin on the inside. Tries to make a move. And the defender from Philly got a piece of it and slowed her up. Thrown out by the Flyers over the stick of Eben. No icing. It's waved off. Colin Avery tipping it. It's picked up by Elise Fontana with just under 1 minute to go. Fontana thought about looking for the stretch pass. She's got plenty of time and space. Sauces one here to the far side in front of the Mission benches to Wigmore, but it's intercepted by the Flyers first. Sent inside the zone for Avery Eben. Eben behind the net, right to left line. Hoskins hit the brakes and she flies right by. Makes the breakout pass off a Licadini stick to the right point. Firing one is going to be Philly, saved by Hoskins. Sammy's going to smother it, and at 35.8 seconds to go here in the period, it's going to be another offensive zone faceoff for the Philly Junior Flyers as Mission goes to the line change of one defenseman, Willow Sell, making her way onto the ice. It's going to be Licadini and Martin in the slot with Avery Evans. Wigmore taking the faceoff and Sell down in the I formation. Wigmore Far side, chips it out to Licadini. It's Mad Dog and Martin, a 3-on-2. Hits over to Martin, right dot. Martin trying to get it back to Licadini. It's smothered by 3 white jerseys. Picked back up by Mad Dog and Martin down behind the goal line. Here to the near side, 20 seconds remaining in the period. Wigmore sends it back into the corner. Wigmore knocked off her shin guards into the slot. It's picked up by Philly. You're going to push it up the ice. Here comes Shea Watson on the forecheck. Flyers send it inside the zone. Can be collected by Sell with 8 seconds to go. Wilsey makes a move to the outside. Hits Watson. Watson across center. Coming into the blue line. Looks, fires a shot. Right into the goaltender's chest. No rebound given as time expires here in the second period. So at the end of 2, it's 0-0 here in Fifth Third Ice Arena in Chicago as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Ristorante in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio's, voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me and Rocky. Stop in and see Berto, Edgar, Hugo, Brenda. Tell them I said hi, folks, and enjoy the second half of your player spotlight. Sam Hoskins. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Fifth Third Ice Arena in Chicago, Illinois. It's the Chicago Mission. Gang green, dressed in their Sunday blacks, working from right to left if you're listening on the radio for this third period. Your starting lineup for the third. Wiggy, Hare, and Watson. Blue liner is going to be paved and worked. Stuffing one in is going to be Watson, but she just misses. The goaltender from Philly with the fantastic save. Knocked down by Pape at the blue line. Watson had a soccer net and couldn't get it in as the goaltender made a sliding save, diving save with her stick to keep that one out of the back of the net. Over here to the near side, Hoskins has the net. There was 15 minutes on the clock to get this contest, third period underway, I shouldn't say contest. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 14:30 to go here in the period. Number 29 in net for Philly. What a save! Face-off goes to the left wing circle. It's Chalberg, Benarek, and Monaco up front. Bowman and Fontana from left to right. Benarek on a face-off. One in the left wing corner coming in is Monaco. She spins around, must have toe pick there. Here comes Philly on the far side. Look to break it out. Cuffed by Monaco to blue line. Monaco going to send it right back in. Here she comes with speed down the boards. Picked up by Philly. Monaco on the defense side. Hacking and whacking. Picked up by Elena. Elena trying to get it to Chalberg. Picked up by Benarek. Benarek fires one to save by the goaltender. And a rebound out to the far side. Benarek with speed coming across it. Picked up by Philly. Mission coming out with some fire here all of a sudden. It's picked up by Philly. Benarek and Fontana run into each other. It's going to be Bowman in the left wing corner. Bowman down behind the goal line. Picked up by Philly. 3 white jerseys below the goal line. They're going to send it out to the right point. Coming over is Licadini. Fire between Licadini. Tipped away by Phillies. Hoskins goes on her back. Picked up back by Philly in the left wing corner. Bowman going to pin it in. Here comes Bednarik. Bednarik trying to headman it over to Peach. Kept in by Philly on the far side in front of the Mission benches. Peach knocked it free. Bowman put a swing on it. It's back in the hands of Philly. Left out. Here comes Fontana. Firing a shot. Saved by Hoskins. On the far side, it's Bowman. Bowman one hands it over to Peachy. Philly went for the line change on the blue line. It's Peach over to Licadini. Here comes Mad Dog. Makes the move. Top of the blue line. Drops for Peach. Peach across the left. Backhands over to Mad Dog. Mad Dog fires a shot. Saved by the Philly goaltender. Back in the hands of Alexis Peach. Peach down behind the net versus 2. Vittorio going to make her way over to the far side now. Puts a body on it, knocked it free. Peachy coming in, beats Vittorio in the 2-on-2, 50-50 battle. It's going to be won by Philly, and they send it behind the net, D-to-D at 13:04 to go here in the period. Vittorio on the forecheck, makes a move around Vittorio, swatted away by Licadini. Out towards Carter for Willie Martin. Martin knocked it free. Licadini goes for the line change. Vittorio pushes it inside the zone. It's Vittorio trying to drag it now on the offensive side along with Martin. Watson coming in. She backs up. Vittorio drags it forward. Vittorio right dot. Knocked off the puck. Philly pushing it out to the far side, up off the dasher board and out of the zone it goes. A couple of Philly players will turned on it. Sell sends it over here to the near side, intercepted by Philly. Offsides will be the call. Number 90 tried to hold up, but the forward from Philly was still making her way out of the zone. So at 12:33 to go here in the period. Face off just outside the zone right in front of us. It's going to be Watson, Wiggy, and Martin. Sell and Evan from the left to right on the blue line. Philly controlling on the draw. Back at center. Right in front of us. Watson forechecking on the far side along with Wiggy. Sauced out of the zone. Here comes Philly. Cross ice pass behind Martin. In front of the Mission benches now. Sent in behind the goal line. Blocked by Hebben though. Hebben coming behind the net left to right. Hits the brakes and sends a shovel pass off the far side for Martin. It's Martin up to Watson. Watson at center. Here she goes. 2-3-on-2 with Martin and Wigmore. Watson across the slot, sends it to Wigmore. Wigmore back to Watson. Watson to Martin! And it's just off the right post. It goes into the right wing corner. Picked up by Philly, pushing it back the other way. 3-on-2 in front of Mission. High left side, Warrington coming in. Well, Philly looking for the centering pass. Blocked by Wigmore. Back in the hands of Reese Warrington. Here comes Warrington. Up the ice. Warrington to Monaco. Monaco inside the zone. She's got Cohen going to slot. Monaco to Cohen for the one-timer. Hits a kill off Philly on the good back check there to stuff Hadley before she can get the shot off. And Hadley fires one in front. Pad save directed by the goaltender to Warrington. Warrington left side. Warrington looking to get it to Monaco for the redirect. Philly had her tied up. It's going to be Pizzakill Philly on the far side. Monaco rubs her off the puck. Loose change collected by Pape. Pape makes a move. Headman's over to Monaco. Blocked by Philly. Swatted away by Philly. Thrown in the hands of Warrington. Warrington over here to the near side for Carter Hare. Bouncing puck. Juicy left alone here in the neutralized Pape. Get in a battle on it. Hadley Cohen on the defensive side. Here comes Carter Hare. Loose change won by Philly. Goes cross eyes. Licadini makes her way over. Fanning on is going to be Philly. Thrown out of the zone by Mad Dog. Picked up by Philly. Curling back around with 11 minutes to go. Mad Dog knocks it loose. It's Carter Hare in front of Warrington now. Philly going to send it down low. Carter going to dig it out of the boards. Chips it over here to the near side for Pape. Pape one hands it up the middle. Try to get it to Cohen. Out of the zone. It's going to trickle. And it's picked up by the Flyers who curl right back around here in front of us. Lost off her stick. Poke check by Licadini. Dragged forward by Philly. High right circle. Looks to fire. Clapper. Blocked by Pape. Down behind the net for Warrington. Warrington right to left. Breaks out to Chalber. Chalber to Licadini. Licadini's got Bednarik on her left. She hits her. Bednarik makes the move towards the middle. Tried to send one across it. Philly girls falling all over the place as Chalber ran into one. And here they come the other way. Shea Watson on a forecheck. Offsides, he called it good. At the blue line it goes. Poke check by Chalber. Into the hands of Fontana. Knocked down by Philly. Fired a shot. Just missing Hoskins. Off the left side it goes. Sam Bednarik swings it over here to the near side for Watson. Watson hits Chalber. It's Chalber and Watson in a 2-on-2 to the back checker. Poke check free by the Flyers. No offsides call. I thought it was. It's Bowman on the defensive side of it. Watson battling it out. 3 Philly players against Mission. Vittorio digs it out on the defensive side. Fontana's going to get to it and send it down behind the goal line. It's Angelina Vittorio on the forecheck. She digs it out on the right, left wing corner to Bowman. Bowman, left point, walks in, fires a shot, tipped by Vittorio. Back saved by the goaltender, back in front. Centering pass for Fontana. Fontana fires one over the right wing corner. Fontana had it, and she could have just got a little closer. It's Monaco right half wall now. Monaco to Vittorio, tied up by Philly. Monaco comes and knocks it loose, but Philly gets the better of that exchange. Out of his own past Fontana, we're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Wiggy and Martin up front. Sell and Evan on the blue line. On the far side, it's going to be Philly with the draw. Martin coming in across the slot. Poke check by Carter Hare. Back to the hands of Martin. Swatted away here to the near side. Wigmore comes on the defense side of it. Sent forward by the Flyers. Pulled out of his own by Sell. Sell harassed by one. Sell hangs onto it. Shoves it forward. Picked up by Wigmore at center. Wigmore goes off the stick of Philly by Carter Hare. Carter at center sends one in deep. Stopped by the goaltender of Philly. Coming in is Lily Martin. Thrown over here to the near side. No clock to hit. Right, they didn't get the clock going there. Into the hands of Sell. Sell throws one. Blocked by Philly. Swatted away by Hoskins into the hands of Evan, who picks up and comes back here to the near side. Left to right. Evan up off the skates of Wigmore to Hare. Picked up by Martin. Martin at center. Sends one into the zone backhanded. Knocked up in the air by Philly. Gloved down by the forward. And makes a move around Bednarik. In front of Pape. Firing a shot. Stick saved by Hoskins. Directing in the right corner for Sam. Bednarik right half wall. Moving it forward towards Philly's line. Or towards the Mission blue line. But it's snuffed by Philly. Picked back up by Bednarik at 8:50. Bednarik to Martin. Kept in by the Flyers. Going right back the other way. Martin knocked it out of the air and pushed it out of the zone. It's Bednarik on the forecheck now. Going right back the other way. Picked up by Hadley Cohen. Cohen trying to muscle it in the zone. She does. It gets knocked off the puck. It's picked up by the Flyers down behind their net. Hadley Cohen, the recipient of the loose change, picked over by Vittorio. Cohen going to work there on the high elbow there. She goes down, picked up by Vittorio on the slot. Vittorio to Pape, trying to get it swatted away by Philly. Warrington fires one forward. Wide right behind the net. Here to the near side for Vittorio. Vittorio left wing half wall, makes a move top left circle. Fires a shot blocked by the Flyers. Back over to the far side it goes for the Flyers. Out of the zone towards Warrington. Warrington put a stick on in front of the Philly benches. Chipped over her stick, right back in the zone by the Flyers for Emma Pape. Pape behind Hoskins, cycles it for Warrington. Warrington left circle, gets her pocket picked. And intercepted by Philly's Pizzichillo, right back in the hands of Warrington. Thrown out of the zone by Reese into the hands of Philly. Flyers pulling it back up here to the near side. Thrown past Cohen. Slowed up by Emma Pape. Puck's going to trickle behind Hoskins. 7:50 to go. Pape, little backhand Jalmerson pass over to Chalberg. Chalberg to Cohen. Swatted away by Philly. Cohen trying to muscle on forward to Vittorio. She does. Vittorio right hash marks. Makes the toe drag to the right slot. Tripped up, no call. Flyers come over here to the near side. Chalberg coming in, off her stick out of the zone for Pape. Pape is a mission regroup and sends it back to Vittorio. Vittorio to Chalberg. Chalberg to Monaco. Blocked by Philly, but Monaco gets a piece of it and sends it inside the zone. Here comes Elena to stuff it at the blue line. Takes the girl from the Flyers down in the process, but Pizzichillo from Philly pulling it forward on the loose change. Backhanded one in the zone towards Carter Hare. Carter up towards Monaco. Monaco can't get to it as Philly sends it right back the other way. Kicked loose by the Flyers. Coming over is going to be Hare and Chalberg, or Hare and Bednarik. It's 7:08 to go here in the period. Bowman on the offensive side of it is going to send one inside the zone. It's going to be offsides at 7:03 to go here in the period. Face off just outside the zone. And mission completes the line change. Liccadini, Wigmore, and Martin from left to right. Fontana and Bowman are your blue liners. And it's going to be number 90 of Philly across the blue line in front of Fontana, wide left. Poke check by Wigmore. Wigmore takes her down. Liccadini on the forecheck, back check there. Mad Dog stuffing and sends it back behind the net. It's going to be intercepted by Philly's Pizzichillo down behind the net. Fontana and Wigmore going to work to pull that one forward. And it's going to be Wiggy on the far side. Knocked loose for Pizzichillo. Fires a shot. Saved by Hoskins. Almost directed into her own net. Here to the near side for Bowman. Bowman headmans it out to Martin. Intercepted by Philly. On the far side, kicking it to herself is going to be the forward. Martin knocked it free for Fontana. But the puck dances the blue line. Kept in by the Flyers. Saved by Bowman. Bowman got a piece of that one. Had to have Hoskins redirected. It's Fontana in the left wing corner now. Fontana up to Martin on the breakout. Martin over to Liccadini in front of the Mission benches. As it hits a pile of snow and slows up, Liccadini throws it over here to the near side. And it's going to be Bowman going to work right in front of us. Bowman knocked it up in the air, picked up by Grayson at the blue line, sent back across to the high right side of Watson. Watson pulls it back, makes a move on it, curls back around. A little bit of time and space is going to be Shea. Shea on the far side, sends it in deep. Peach on the forecheck with Watson with speed. Just under 6 minutes to go. Watson digs it out of the left wing corner. Watson hangs on and puts the girl on the wall. Near side. Peachy on the offensive side of it. Here comes Vittorio at the left wing half wall. On the defensive side, digs it out. She's got Evan on the right point. Over to Sell. Sell makes a move. Fans on it. At the left side, Flyers going to get it back. It's kept in by Vittorio. Thrown up off the glass by the Flyers out of the zone for Evan. Evan pushing it right up the ice here to the near side. Making a move with the blue line. Evan walks it in, top of the left circle. Toe drags to the middle. Makes a move through the defender, but the defender doesn't let her get through it. And it's going to be Philly here to the near side. Sauced out of the zone by the Flyers. That puck's going to go all the way now. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 5:18 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the left wing circle. Your lineup out there now is going to be the one-man wrecking crew along with Carter, Heron, Hadley, Cohen. Hadley in the slot, Monaco on the half wall. Sell and Evan are your blue liners. Hadley at the blue line there, knocked free by Philly. Muscled past Monaco. Here they're coming in front. Makes the pass, picked off by Cohen. Cohen over to Evan. Evan touch forward to Hare. Hare and Monaco 2-on-3. Met by Philly, thrown right back the other way. Here they're coming 2-on-2 with Cohen and Monaco. Back check in front of Evan. Picking her pocket's going to be Hadley Cohen on the back check. Cohen up to Carter Hare. Carter trying to drag it back and hold on to it. Now she's kicking it forward. Cohen comes in, trying to push it forward. She gets on the offensive side of it, now trying to drag it up the ice, and she does. Hare and Cohen just muscle that one out of the zone. Philly pulling it back now. It's Hadley in along with one forward from Philly. And it's picked up by Carter Hare, who sends one rebounding into the front of the net. Monaco coming in on the forecheck now. Philly regrouping and pulling it up the ice here to the near side. Met by Chalberg. Sent in the zone by the Flyers all the way into the right wing corner at 4:28 to go. It's Reese Warrington now behind the net. Swings it off the far side for Chalberg. Kept in by Philly, left point. The puck splits Pape and Warrington. Knocked free by the Flyers. Dragged forward by Bednarik, who sends one over to Licadini. Licadini hits Chalberg. Chalberg trying to push one of his own. She does. Chalberg left dot, comes down low, hangs onto a puck protection. Into the right wing corner she goes. Backhanded out to Warrington. Warrington right point, fires the shot. Tipped by Bednarik. Saved by the goaltender at 4:01 to go here in the third. Face-off going to go to the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Green Machine, dressed in their Sunday black. Your lineup now. Licadini, Bednarik, and Chalberg up front. Pape and Warrington on the blue line. Face-off for Chalberg. Chalberg to Warrington. Warrington sends it right back into the right wing corner. Bednarik coming down low. Philly picking it up. Chalberg trying to dig it out of the boards. They're joining the battle in a 2-on-1. Here comes the second Flyers player. Chalberg over to Pape. Over her stick it goes. It's going to be a foot race back the other way. She's got the inside position. Right dot. Looks to fire a shot. Saved by Hoskins. Warrington coming in, making sure there's no second look opportunity by the Flyers. Face-off goes to the right wing circle. To the left of Hoskins' glove. In the slot goes Fontana, then Watson and Martin. Wiggy going to take your face-off, and Bowman along the half wall. Wiggy loses the draw to Philly. Philly sends one to the net, saved by Hoskins. 3:34 to go here in the third. We're going to do it once again from the right wing circle. Lineup stays the same. Watson in the slot there, face-off, tied up as Philly. Coming in is going to be Bowman. Bowman sends over here to the near side. Watson on the half wall, trying to push it forward to Wiggy. Wiggy gets it top right circle, picked her pocket. It's going to be the Flyers. At the blue line, met by Wigmore. Poke check by Bowman. Puck's going to trickle into the right wing corner. Michigan had a chance to get that one out. It's Wigmore down behind the goal line. Wigmore versus two. Moving it forward is going to be Wiggy. Wiggy goes down. Fontana coming in left side. Over to the left point. Looking to fire. Blocked by Martin. Back in the hands of Philly. Fired a shot in front. Fontana came out. There was two girls from Philly against Bowman in front of the net. Puck is loose here to the near side. Picked up by Wigmore. Spinning dime puck at the blue line. Sent up off the boards right in front of us. Thrown right back into the hands of Bowman at 2:53. Bowman down behind the net. Into the left wing corner she goes, pushing it up the ice. It's Bowman in front of the Michigan benches now towards center. Makes the move at the blue line. Drags it in. No offsides. Bowman goes down unless she blew a tire. And it's Philly sending it forward. Michigan went for the line change. Cut off by Carter Hare. Thrown into the hands of Sell. Sell with a little bit of time and space. Chips it forward off the boards and she bodied off the puck. Philly going right back the other way. And it's picked up by Carter Hare. Hare drops to Evan. Evan up to Bednarik. Bednarik across the Philly line. Makes a move to the middle. Met by Vittorio in tow. Vittorio goes to the net. Centering pass up front. Vittorio and Bednarik came crashing in hard. But the goaltender smothering it before anybody can get a stick on it at 2:18 to go here in the third period. I appreciate that comment. It's going to be Bednarik, Vittorio, and Carter Hare up front. Sal and Warrington on the blue line. Philly coming up the ice off the stick of the forward. It's going to be picked up by Reese Warrington at 2:10. Warrington makes her way down the left wing corner. A little DDD pass here to the near side for Sal. Sal chipping up to Bednarik as Philly tried to set up their forecheck. Bednarik over the stick of Carter Hare, and the puck is going to trickle all the way to the far side out of the zone by Flyers. Picked back up by Warrington and sent right back the other way. It's Watson at center now. Watson curls it back inside her own zone and makes her way up to the right side with a little bit of speed. Pushing it across, met by 2 Philly players. Here comes the Flyers, send it up off the glass, back into the right wing corner with $1:42 remaining here in the ballgame. Sell, right to left. Sends it over to the far side for Wiggy. Wiggy just past Watson. Watson comes trucking it at center, sliding right back the other way by the Flyers. Back in the hands of Warrington, knocked loose by Pizzakillo. Vittorio and Pizzakillo go grill to grill there in front of their inside the zone. And the Flyers are going to regroup off the stick of Watson. Warrington doesn't see it. Poke check by Vittorio, back inside the zone. Top of the right circle, met by Warrington. Shea Watson going to pick it up, uses momentum to carry it on the far side. Pass intercepted by Pizzakillo. All alone in front of the slot was Philly, and it was poke checked away by Hoskins. Down behind the net with just over a minute to go. Pape goes into the wall. She's slow to get up. Vittorio met by 3, looking for support. Pape still down, not getting up there. Warrington looks to fire a shot, and we're going to get a shot and a goal from Philly right on the Devils' door. Let's check the replay, and I know Coach Shannon wants to know why there was no penalty on the initial hit on Pape. Warrington went down, shot fired by number 24 with 57 seconds to go here in the period, and it's 1-0 for the Flyers. Here in the third period to give Philly the lead. You knew there was going to be a dirty goal to get this one done, folks, and it's all been hard work by both teams to get to this point. Out there now is going to be Monaco, Hare, and Bednarik. Blue liners are going to be Fontana and Bowman. It's Hare on the forecheck on the outside. That door's open in front of the benches. Boy, that's dangerous, folks. 50 seconds to go. Carter Hare knocked off the puck for Bednarik. Bednarik across center, makes a move towards blue line, into the hands of Carter Hare. Carter sent one forward, into the hands of Carter, back in the slot. Carter goes right dot, makes the move to the hashmarks, fires the backhand shot, rebound from Bednarik, side away by the Flyers, back in the hands of Monaco. Extra attacker is Shea Watson, 32 seconds to go. Carter Hare across the slot, makes the move, sends it over to Bowman. Bowman fires one low, rebound out, no rebound given, the goaltender flashing the leather at 25.6 seconds to go here in the third. Carter Hare going for the line change. Mission changing things up. It's going to be Wiggy, Vittorio, and Martin up front. Bowman and Fontana. Shea Watson out there and well. It's Vittorio and Watson in the slot. Bowman top of the circle. Face off one for Martin from Wiggy. Over to Fontana. Fontana from the point. Fires the shot. Shingar blocked by Philly. Going all the way out looking for the empty netter. Saved by Bowman. Bowman with 16 seconds to go. Bowman over here past Wigmore to Watson. Knocked away by Philly. Kicked loose by Wigmore. Wigmore makes the move inside the zone. 9 seconds to go. Wiggy left tot. Comes in, fires a shot across the slot. High right side, Fontana coming in. She's knocked off the puck. Wigmore pinned into the wall, and that sound is the end of the contest, folks. Your final score, I had that wrong, folks. I put a 1 up for Mission. My fault. Your final score here at Fifth Third Ice Arena here in Chicago, Illinois is the Philly Junior Flyers 1 and the Chicago Mission 0. As we head over to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies recap. We miss you, Rock. Good luck in your practice today, so I'll be doing the Rockies recap. For the home team Chicago Mission, the lone tally on the score sheet, the 65-pound ninja assassin Reese Warrington went to the box for interference at 8:25 in the second period. For the visiting and victorious Philly Flyers, penalty on number 24, tripping at 11.7 seconds in the first period, and number 24 all over the score sheet for the lone goal for Philly at 57 seconds to go in the third period with your game winner. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Definitely not the results if you're a Chicago Mission fan, but thank you for watching, and check right back in here, folks, this afternoon at 1:20. The Chicago Mission taking on the Philadelphia Junior Flyers for the fourth and final game of this series for the weekend. It is 1-1-1, folks. 1 win, 1 loss for each squad, and 1 tie. So the fourth and deciding game for this fantastic series coming right back here at Fifth Third Ice Arena. So go get yourself a cup of coffee, enjoy your breakfast, and we will see you in a couple hours, folks. Thanks for watching.